Physical growth is nothing at all like personal growth. And I think sometimes people confuse the two. Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Whitaker and welcome to your Monday Jumpstart. Today I want to talk to you about your personal growth. I want to talk to you about something, a law of personal growth that I think is essential. In fact, it is paramount. It's probably the number one thing you can do to see personal growth in your own life. And it's the law of intentionality. But before I get to that, I want to tell you what this Jumpstart is all about today. For the last 10 or 12 weeks or so, every week we've been coming and bringing some nuggets, some truths, a little bit of a way of pushing you and showing you some things that you can do to help in your personal development and growth and encouragement, basically. And I've gotten a lot of great comments from you, a lot of feedback from people. They've stopped me on the street, they've emailed me, they've sent comments and put them on the videos and told me how much these Monday Jumpstarts have meant to you, that they've been that little pick-me-up, that lift that you needed to get through the week and to give you some encouragement, because we all need encouragement. Well, today, and I told you what we were going to do in a video that I released last week. I told you that we were going to talk about the law of intentionality and also talk to you about a virtual mastermind that I'm going to be starting, a mastermind group. Now you say, I don't know what virtual mastermind's all about. I don't even know what a mastermind is, and I'll explain all that to you in just a second. But I want to talk to you about the law of intentionality. And here's what the law of intentionality says. It really says that anything you do worthwhile in life is something that you have to do intentionally. Now that may sound like it's, well, gee, Jeff, that's common sense, or what do you mean by that? Of course I'm going to be intentional. But the truth is, a lot of us will make New Year's resolutions. A lot of us will decide, yes, you know, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, or I'm going to set a goal to achieve this job, or move ahead in my career here, or maybe I'm going to start a new hobby, or maybe I'm going to stop doing something. Could be any number of things. And when we do that, we say, I'm going to, next week I'm going to start. And then what happens? We get into next week and we do a couple of things and move in the right direction. And yeah, we see some improvements, but then slowly we forget about it. Because frankly, life encompasses us, and we just get taken up with everything that goes on every day, and well, we're not intentional. And I said in the beginning that personal growth is nothing like physical growth, because here's the thing: when you're little, and I've had children, and I watch them as they grow, they start to crawl. And then eventually that crawl turns into standing up and then wobbling and falling back down. And then they start to walk. But what happens is it's a natural progression. And if they're healthy and all of the things being equal, eventually they're off the bottle. And then they start to eat solid food. And then they grow. And gosh, you look one day and you say, I can't believe how big they've gotten. And it's not because they intentionally tried to do things. That's just life, and they grew, and really, except for not eating, or just any other kind of physical ailment, they're just going to continue to grow. That's just natural, and that's physical growth. But for you to grow in your own personal development, and whether it be mentally or intellectually or spiritually, it requires intention. It requires you to head in a direction and head there with intent of getting somewhere. Jim Rohn, who's a famous speaker, famous for motivation, he said something like this. He said, you can't reach your destination overnight, but you sure can change your direction overnight. And you do that by being intentional. And so part of personal growth, a big part of personal growth, in fact, I believe it's the first thing you really have to grasp, is to be intentional. You have to not only decide you want to see change, you not only have to decide that you want to see a difference in your life, you actually have to start taking steps to achieve that in your life. So, what I want to talk to you about today is a virtual mastermind that I'm going to begin in the next week or so. And here's how it works. We're going to get together with a group of people, no more than 15, and we're going to meet on a weekly basis. And we're going to discuss the 15 invaluable laws of growth. It's by John Maxwell. He's the #1 leadership and personal growth guru in the world. I spent quite a bit of money to travel away and to study under him and to study under his team of teachers and professionals. And we spent time together, and I've studied a lot of his books and materials, and I have all that material that's accessible to me right now that John Maxwell has spent well over 35 to 40 years accumulating, and now I want to pass that on to you. So we'll take his book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, and each week we'll look at a different law. And we're going to do this over the course of 6 weeks. So we'll take a couple of laws each week, and we'll look at them, and we'll study them. We'll pick them apart. We'll dig down deep, and we'll break into them and see how they apply to each of our lives. And then we'll have an open discussion about it. It'll last about an hour, maybe a little bit more. And then we'll have a little bit of homework, something we need to do intentionally the next week to come back. And then when we come back, we'll break that down again and go over it and then move on to some other laws. And by the end of the 6 weeks, I guarantee you, if you follow the formula, if you follow what we're going to study, and you really apply it to your life, and you're really intentional, you're going to see huge differences in your life. You're going to see growth. You're going to see personal development. You're going to see yourself well on your way to reach whatever goal it is, whatever dream you have that you want to achieve. Like I said, it could be personal. Could be professional, could be something minor, it could be something major, it could be a major life change direction in your life. It doesn't matter. If you apply these laws, you're going to see them start to take fruition in your life, and you're going to see some change. So what do I mean by virtual? By that I mean we don't gather in a room together. What we do is we gather by way of a teleconference. So we dial into a telephone number, and we'll all dial in together. I'll do some teaching, we'll go over some concepts from the book, and then we'll open it up for discussion. And we can all discuss just like one big conference call, like one big party line, and we'll discuss back and forth. And then we'll record those sessions each week. You'll have them available to you forever. And you can go back and listen to them. You can grasp the information. If you missed something along the way, grab things out of that call, and then you'll have that you can keep forever with you, and that's the conference call. So it's an easy way of getting together. You can do it from the comfort of your own home, from your office, and if you miss a session, that's no big deal, because it'll be available and sent to you as a recording, and you'll have that available for you. So you can always go back and listen to it if something happens. If you say, well, gee, over the next 6 weeks, I'm going away on vacation, or I have a couple of weeks coming up when something really big is going to distract me and take me away, that's okay. You can always get a recording of the session. And we're going to grow together. We're going to see some big growth by leaps and bounds. I am really looking forward to this. This book is phenomenal. I've gone through it just several times from front to back, from cover to cover, and torn it apart. I've learned how to teach it. I know what's in there that can be applied to you. And you know, you get excited about something, you come across something, you say, boy, this could really help a lot of people. I really wish I could share this with someone. Well, that's what the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth is all about, and I'd love to share it with you. So if you're interested in participating, click the link below you in this video, and I'll send you more information. If you know someone else who might benefit or be interested, and you want to come together and do this as a team, send them the information as well. Share this video, tell others about it. It's only going to be the first 15 people that sign up. That's the most I'll take, and then at that point we'll close the door, because we only want to have so many people who are involved in this, because it needs an intimate group in order to be the most effective. So if this is something you find yourself interested in, you say, yes, I want to participate in, there is a small investment. And I'll tell you why there's a small investment, because I've found that anything that's totally free in life, really, well, it doesn't require any commitment. And when there's no commitment, there's no intentionality. And where there's no intentionality, you're not going to see results. So when you make a commitment to something, when you say, yes, I'm going to put some skin in the game, I'm going to put something into this, I'm going to make an investment myself, then the odds of you seeing a reward and seeing something come out of it increase dramatically. So there's a small investment, and you purchase the book, and then there's an investment of $99, and you pay the $99, and you participate in this event, and hey, over the course of 6 weeks, it's like going out to lunch every day for the most part, and look what you're going to get out of it. You're not going to get just one meal. You're going to get a meal that intellectually, that spiritually, that mentally, that will give you nutrition for months and years to come, so to speak. It's some great material, and I'd love to have you participate with me. So click on the link below. I'll send you more information as to how you can sign up. And like I said, you want to sign up now, because this is going out to hundreds and hundreds of people, and we're only going to take the first 15 for this first virtual mastermind. So this has been a little bit longer of a Monday Jumpstart, but I hope it's something that's been beneficial to you. And if you take nothing else out of this video, remember that anything you do in life, be intentional if you're going to see the best results. I'm Jeff Whitaker. Have a great week and go out and make a difference.